One of the greatest problems you will create for yourself as an oil palm farmer that is establishing a new plantation is by not having a farm layout on your farm. And this is especially for farmers who are going into oil palm production in a bigger way. People who are cultivating more than 50 acres of land at a go. You are going into having an oil palm estate and you are not having a farm layout for your farm. It's just like a recipe for a greater disaster in the future, because what you are doing at the present moment of starting your plantation without a farm layout is going to be creating a whole lot of problem for you in the future. And at the end of the day, you might not be getting the best out of your plantation. You might think maybe it's just because of the road that you'll not be getting the best. Yes, not putting those roads on your farm at the appropriate way and with the best planning will actually cost you more than you will expect. So on today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the importance of farm layout in oil palm production, or in oil palm farming, or in any kind of tree crop farming. So farm layout basically is just like setting up your farm, and you are making sure that there's accessibility, everything is being positioned very well. So it's basically a kind of surveying work you need to do. So for example, I'll be using this sketch as an example for us. So let's say this whole land of expanse, this expanse of land is like 100 acres of land. Instead of you to go ahead and fill everywhere up with oil palm trees, you might be thinking you are doing yourself the good by not giving space for road, not giving space at all, and you are filling everything with oil palm. Actually, you'll be able to put more oil palm that way. You'll be able to have more oil palm trees on your farm that way. But there is consequences for that. So instead of you to be putting oil palm everywhere, you are supposed to map it out in a way that you have accessibility to all parts of the farm. So you have an access road that will cut through all parts of the farm this way. And the essence of this is because when you have a farm layout like this, you will be able to have access to each part of the land. Unlike when you have the whole of the farm filled with oil palm trees, management will become a problem, theft will become a problem, and even you will not be able to manage the productivity of your staff. You will not be able to know which of your staff or which of the workers are maintaining your field very well. Now, for example, if theft is taking place here, some people are harvesting your palm bunches at the end of this part of the farm, and you don't have a layout, possibly, and what is most likely is that you will not know. You will not know because you will not have access to it. Easy access will not be available to you. Unlike when you have a layout like this and you can easily drive across your farm to all parts of your farm easily. That is number one thing. The number two thing is that the problem of harvesting will become a problem, and you are going to be spending so much on labor bringing palm bunches out from your farm. Imagine you are not having any form of road at all on your farm, and it's time for harvesting. People that will be bringing bunches from this part of the farm, remember you are having 100 acres. People that will be bringing bunches from this part of the farm to maybe somewhere here for you, they will charge you more. Unlike when you have a farm layout on your farm. So people that are harvesting this plot, this portion of the farm, they will be dumping the bunches somewhere here. This portion of the land, they will be dumping their own here. This portion dumping their own here, and so on and so forth. And then it will be very, very easy for a tractor or for a vehicle that you are using on your farm to go around across the road and pick all those bunches. You'll be able to save yourself cost of labor by having a farm layout on your farm. That's another aspect to it. Another aspect to it is that it gives you easy access across your farm. It gives your farm a kind of aesthetic look, as in it makes management and every other thing very, very easy. So you can also set it out this way. Like this part of the end, you can build your farm building here, your farmhouse for your workers, for your workers. So this is the access road. This is like the entrance. You'll be having like a security gate here. When you enter into your farm, this is a plot. This is a plot. Each plot can be like maybe 13 acres, and you divide it all through around the farm like that. This is a plot, 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 this is another plot. You'll be able to mark each plot and give them a name, and maybe possibly you are attaching like five laborers to each of them. So when you attach laborers to each of your plots, you'll be able to measure their performance, the performance of those laborers, the ones that are maintaining their field very well. And this one will give you the opportunity to reward them for hard work, and to also to fire some of them that are not doing the right thing on your farm. So the advantage of farm layout is so more enormous. We have a whole lot of them, and management will be very, very, very easy for you, and it will boost your productivity. It will boost your output, and it will help you to cut cost in terms of labor. So you can also set aside a center point where you can have your mill here. So that's basically what we do in farm layout. So this kind of farming layout, as an agri consultant, I do it for people, but you can also hire it out for surveyors who are very brilliant. Not all surveyors can do this because it's kind of agricultural related. We have to map it out firstly for you before they will determine where the road will flow and every other thing like that. With this, I've come to the end of today's topic, and I hope you got value from this video one way or the other. If you actually got value from this video, kindly give it a like and share with your friends. I remain my humble self, Lawa Olushola Lawa. See you on the next one.